Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a beautiful, relaxing, restful weekend and ready for this new week. Here we are with our usual check-in. We're going to look at what are we going to focus on letting go of this week. This we wrap up May and then step into June. You know, today I love it when I get to talk to you on the day of a new or of a phase of the moon, because I like to just check in to see how that supports what we're doing as far as um, accessing our inner wisdom, accessing who we truly are, and that the moon is such a powerful tool when we start following the rhythms of it. So today, the 30th, we welcome a new moon in the sign of Gemini. It's a really important time. So new moons are about bringing your awareness in within you, introspection, and checking in to see how you're doing. What kind of seeds do you want to plant? It's not necessarily about setting intentions, because that comes tomorrow after you get into the waxing phase of the moon. That's when we start to actually set intentions and write things out and things of that nature. But being that it's in the sign of Gemini, it's all about communication. So this is a really important time about communication, because we also are still just wrapping up the Mercury retrograde, which I think it's June 2nd or 3rd. So in the next few days we will have Mercury going direct. But the new moon in Gemini plus the remaining few days of Mercury retrograde is really, really calling us to check in and see, what's the story you're telling about yourself? Are you still walking forward with an outmoded set of beliefs of maybe you feel like you're not enough, or you think that you need to change something about yourself, or that it would be better, I would get more worth if, and it's part of a story. So check in with yourself to see, are the things that you're telling yourself about yourself, are they really, really based on your inner truth, aligned with your soul, aligned with your purpose? And this is never about telling you off or saying, you're carrying something, a past hurt or some resentment or some outmoded piece. The key piece about letting go, first step is just be aware of it. It's okay. Accept it. And then once we become aware and we accept, this is all to do with my letting go process. Once we do that, then we can actually, with self-love, release things that are outmoded or not serving you anymore. So all that to say, that's kind of what's going on with the moon. So have fun with that. Allow it to just allow you to take a pause. Maybe put your hand over your heart and just reflect. Is everything, are the thoughts that you've got going on in your mind, are the words that you use to describe where you're at in your situation and the things that you get to do or the things you have to do, are they uplifting? Are they in the direction of joy and ease and comfort and soothing for you? What's your flavor of that? So this is why I was kind of underlining what we can do with this new moon. Is the card that we're going to work on this week is procrastination. So you know how sometimes procrastination is, I've always said this, I believe that there's two messages with procrastination. One is because it's like based on lack of self-worth. I'll put it off. I'll do it tomorrow. Of course, we all know that tomorrow never arrives, because tomorrow is tomorrow, and etc. But procrastination can also be a gift. And so this is about being aware of your motivation with it, because sometimes procrastination could be like your inner wisdom or your intuitive self saying, just hold on, because maybe this thing that you're thinking you have to do, or you need to get started, maybe it's not for you to deal with it. So just sit with that and see, because so many people tell themselves off, oh, I procrastinate and I need to get rid of it. See if you can just come into, because this is about communication too, don't beat yourself up. See, is there a message as to how come you put things off or you delay things. That's just a little piece about that. As always, if I say something that triggers or makes you wonder, how can I deal with this, or I need some more support, please let me know. I'm very passionate about helping people step through these processes with the most ease for them. So any questions, put it in the comments below or message me directly, because I'm here to help you as best I can. So all that being said, I'm going to read out about procrastination out of my guidebook and just see if this helps you go a little bit deeper in this idea. So stop thinking you will finally get to whatever task is at hand tomorrow. Live in the present moment and get stuff done when it needs to be done. Maximize your time to the best of your ability. Complete each task you need as soon as you can, and this allows you to feel free from worry and stress by getting things out of the way as soon as possible. So here's a process designed to let go of all the distractions and false needs that cause procrastination. So first, pay attention to the pain they cause you later, instead of only the temporary comfort pleasure that they give you right away. Think about the person that you want to be. See, this is really beautifully aligned with this new moon in Gemini. So thinking about the person that you want to be, the life you want to live. Set your intentions to do the good work you think you should do. Be aware of your urges to check things, to go to the comfort of distractions. Notice that when you want to escape the discomfort of something difficult and go to the comfort of something familiar and easy. And realize that you actually do not need that comfort. You are capable of being in discomfort and nothing bad will happen. In fact, oftentimes the best things happen when we are in discomfort. Pause, smile, breathe, and let go. And one step at a time, you become the person you want to and intend to be. So I hope you can really feel that beautiful connection with this new moon energy that we are sitting in as of today, the 30th. So it's about reigniting your dedication, your commitment to being that auspicious, powerful, incredibly gifted, unique being that you are. So this is about peeling off the layers or the distractions or the propensities to sell yourself short or get caught in a past version of you, a past pattern or something that's not really you anymore. So this is just time for inventory, time to just say, I recommit or I realign with who and what I am at my depths. It's about taking time to just come into that space too, right? Okay, so when I do these sessions, I like to we reflect on what it is, the topic. So we're working on letting go of procrastination and or finding the wisdom of your propensity to procrastinate, perhaps, is another wee piece in there. And so now I'm going to pull a tarot card, and then I'll pull 3 of the Healing with the Angels cards. It's very healing time, this beautiful new moon. Oh, I love this too. This one, it's the 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles is about balance. Like, where's your balance in your sense of well-being, in your sense of abundance, in your ideas of what you would love to do, what lights you up? Where is your balance? Are you feeling balanced? And maybe this is just some little journal prompts that you could use during this phase of the moon. We're affected by the phases, particularly the new moon and the full moon, for usually about 2 days before and 2 days after. So you have some time to do this introspective exercise. I think journaling is a wonderful way to do that, to just free write and ask yourself these questions. You know, how can I be kinder to myself? How can I be gentler? What is it that I can let go of in order to really say, yes, I am going for my dreams. I am going for what I intend to experience, to be, to create, etc. Just some ideas on that journaling. So now I've just been shuffling these. I love using these angel cards because they always seem to give us some really loving support and kind of continue on with the vibe of what we've been talking about. So this is awesome. They always deliver. The first one is new love. Isn't that perfect? So as you do this introspective for the next day or so, and just come in to see, can you reignite your unconditional love for yourself? Because at the core, that's all what we're all looking for. And it needs to start here at home with us. So what is it you can do to spark that? Be your own best friend. This is very important too, because that's where self-care, sacred self-care. I always like to think of self-care as being sacred self-care. So it's like putting you at the top of your priority, and remember that when you do that, then you get to share from a space of your cup's full, and then you share who you are from a space of plenty, not a space of, oh my gosh, I need to um, eat better or exercise more or get more sleep, or however it is that you need to do. It's always important to see that as everything that you do for yourself is sacred. You are a sacred being walking this path. And this space that we're sitting in right now, it's about rewriting your story and making sure that you're not being held back by anything that's not serving you anymore. And in doing that, you get to recognize that you always have support around you. You have friends and support in this reality, and we have the from the angelic realms, the universe, source, whatever your feeling is, it's always there. We just sometimes have to have a little tap. It's about communication again too, which is what I'm saying, that new moon in Gemini. So it's like making sure that you create space and time to listen, to hear, and to receive the guidance that's actually waiting there for you. It's coming from your own core. Hope this makes sense and supports you well. I wish you a beautiful celebration of that new moon in Gemini. I'll be back here again with you next week. Have fun looking at this idea of letting go of procrastination or getting the guidance, the gift from it. Much love. Thanks for watching.